Hey there guys, and welcome back to Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Time for the next stage. Kirby and Zelda riding the Warp Star. Oh crap. And apparently the Warp Star isn't quite fast enough to stay ahead of this big ass ship, and whoa! Collision. I wonder if Kirby has insurance on that Warp Star. But yeah, this stage was a lot of just walking to the right, so I'll pick Zelda, transform into Sheik, which is like this mysterious character from Zelda Ocarina of Time. But Sheik's pretty fast, like in running. So, transform into Sheik, complete this stage quickly, because there's nothing happening in it. Anything. Oh, it's firing at the R-Wing, like we saw in the previous part with Mario and Pit. It's got a grappling arm. Oh. Well, I guess that sucks for Fox. I mean, who else could be... Damn. Dude, you suck at flying, Fox. Yeah. Luckily, Kirby can also fly. If you've seen my Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland LP, you would know that he can, like, puff up and keep himself afloat. And Zelda can, like, use magic and stuff to fly, so... yeah, no biggie there. And now we're playing as Kirby again, because I like Kirby. And... the person who made this game is also the person who made the Kirby franchise. And Kirby is pretty much the most important character in the story, at least he gets the biggest part. Yeah, not even Mario has a bigger part than Kirby. And some other Kirby characters also play some pretty important roles in the story, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Now these enemies also include big sheep and giant floating eyeball fish. Yeah, you have to wonder what the game designers were on when they came up with these guys. I mean, I've played some Kirby games, there's a lot of enemies in there, like the Mario games have a lot of enemies that could be used in this mission mode. Or story. I don't know, some enemies from Zelda or Metroid. Maybe slap some Pokemon in there. Ooh, sweet, a trophy stand. Now you can use these to turn these guys into trophies, if I can actually pull it off. Because you can pretty much collect trophies of all kinds of things in this game, including the characters and items and other characters and all that stuff. But to get trophies of the story mode enemies, you have to hit them with one of those trophy stands. That's the only way you can get their trophies. And it's quite annoying waiting for one to appear sometimes. Luckily, you can upgrade your character so that it appears more often and stuff. Come on, slide down there. That's Kirby's rock move. Remember Kirby's stone power? Yeah, that's one of his moves in this game. He can pretty much turn into a heavy object and crush anything that's beneath him. I'm pretty sure you also noticed the hammer by now in the final cutter. Kirby has a lot of his moves from his games, just like pretty much every character in this game does. Like Mario has the fireball, and flood, and the cape from Super Mario World. Ooh, sweet, Mario's hammer. Nice. The hammer pretty much turns your character into an unstoppable behemoth of destruction. Until you run into something that has a projectile attack, of course, because the hammer does jack shit against that. And these little guys are mites. They are kind of like drawn characters, like, you know, stick figures. They're tiny, they attack you, they're annoying. Yeah, they suck. Luckily, falling rocks can deal with them pretty easily. Freaking Boom Primate, I'm not even gonna bother with you right now. And I think there was some kind of hidden thingamajiggy up there, so let's check it out. Luckily, Kirby can jump very high. Ooh, a Power Star. Just like in the Mario games, they make you invincible, so they are quite handy to have if there's a lot of annoying enemies nearby. Like these glunders or these mites. Yeah. And sometimes you just have to kill all enemies before you can move on. That's quite annoying sometimes, but the enemies aren't too difficult. So just whack them all, move on. It's not that hard. Oh crap. Just climb up the ladder, which leads to nowhere. Why have a ladder there which leads to nothing? Does not make sense. Now one of these guys again, the Greep. A robot with two giant scythes for arms. And his body is very much impervious to damage, but his head is an incredibly weak point. So just hit that and he'll be dead in seconds. Get a whole bunch of stickers and some trophies. Next up, the jungle. Nice. Who would be in the jungle? Hey look, it's a hammer bro and a Goomba stealing someone's bananas. Can you figure out who? It's Donkey Kong, of course. I mean, who else were you expecting? In the jungle, it's a monkey. Bananas, it's Donkey Kong. And they're taking... Bowser's minions are taking Donkey Kong's bananas for some reason. Bullet bills. Oh crap. Luckily Diddy Kong is also there with his peanut guns, which he didn't have in Donkey Kong Country Returns. Those would have been real handy in some occasions. Freaking Retro Studios, I want Diddy Kong to have his peanut guns. Yeah, awesome pose. Now, for this mission, you get to play as Donkey Kong or Diddy Kong. And let's go with Donkey Kong first. I'm not much of a fan of either character in this game, but if I have to choose, I'll just play with Donkey Kong now, because Donkey Kong does not have that big of a role in the story. Diddy Kong's role is much bigger for some reason, even though he's supposed to be the sidekick. And yeah, finally some familiar enemies. Koopa Troopas, Goombas, Paratroopas. Like the only familiar faces you'll run into as common enemies. And I don't understand why. I mean, either have no enemies like that, or just have all kinds of them. Like, pretty much you have some Mario enemies in here, and that's all the familiar faces you'll see in this game as common enemies. Like, no Metroids, no... What are common enemies in the Zelda games? No, like, those troll fellas from the Zelda games, or Waddle Dees from Kirby. No, nothing. Only Koopa Troopas and Goombas and Paratroopas. Now, they really did drop the ball there, in my opinion. But at least they stuck some nice barrel cannon segments in there, just like in the Donkey Kong Country game, so they are being faithful to the source material. Without a doubt. Now, you smash these things, they fly forward. Depending on how hard you smash them, they kill everything in their way. Which is very easy for opening up new passageways or beating up enemies. There's another one up there, but we can't really get to that yet because Donkey Kong does not jump very high. But what you'd expect, he's a big-ass gorilla. I mean, he doesn't fly through the sky like frickin' Kirby or Pit. Oh, there's a Metagross trophy there that I do want to get. Come on. There we go. Alright, moving on. Get out of the way, Koopa. No one likes you. Ooh, what's up here? This is just begging for a secret. Yes, there's all kinds of secret doors in these levels with treasures and extra lives and healing items and stuff. Like, surely you will have noticed by now that some of those healing items are the Maxim Tomato from the Kirby games, or the Heart Container from Legend of Zelda. Yeah, this is just one big Nintendo fangasm. Like, you think of anything Nintendo, it'll be in this game. Most likely. As long as it's anything Nintendo that is somewhat relevant. Anyways... Ah, crap, there's another one of the segments where you have to defeat all the enemies before you can move on. And now there's Hammer Bros and Bullet Bills. But I have a Power Star and I picked up a Mushroom, so I'm big and invincible. What are they gonna do to me? Ah, crap, Star ran out and now I'm small again. Or at least smaller, because you still can't really call Donkey Kong small. Because he's one of the biggest characters in this game. Oh joy, Goombas. No. No. I just bitch slap them all off the freaking platform. And it's slowly moving up. Ah, crap, Bullet Bills, and even though they're nowhere near to hitting me. Hey, look, a trophy from Leon from Star Fox. Remember when I did Star Fox 64 back at the end of 2010? Ah, good times. Even though I'm still doing Star Fox now, but Leon's not in that one. More bullet bills. Maybe I need to pay more attention to my damage meter. Yes, the damage meter is, it's kind of like the more damage you take, the more higher that number is, the easier you get, like, enemies can knock you away. You get sent flying more easily. And if you fly off the screen, you die. You lose a character, lose a life. In this mode, you'll go to the next character in line, if there's any. Like, if I die as Donkey Kong now, I'd be able to play as Diddy Kong, because he's next in line. And then if Diddy Kong died, I'd go back to Donkey Kong and vice versa. Ooh, a CD. Nice. Those are also collectibles you can pick up. CDs with music for the stages in multiplayer. Like, every stage has, I don't know, 6 or 7 songs maybe, but you have to unlock the majority of them by collecting CDs, which also appear at random. Or you can find them in those boxes in story mode. So replaying story mode is actually a pretty decent way of collecting CDs, and yep, there's a bananas. Ah, crap. It's Bowser! Yeah. But I still wonder why did he take the bananas. And Diddy Kong's like, I'm gonna kick his ass. And Bowser also has a big ass gun, just like Wario. And what happens here, I don't really understand. DK punches Diddy Kong into the freaking horizon to save him, and sacrifices himself. Why not just grab Diddy, jump to the side, dodge the shot that way, and both be alive? But no. Well, then again, DK is a monkey, so he's not too smart. And Diddy Kong joins our team. The team is pretty much the characters you can choose from if you replay any stage you've done before. Like, if I'd go back to the jungle now, I'd be able to choose from, like, Pit, Mario, Kirby, Zelda, and Diddy Kong. Not Donkey Kong, because he was killed by Bowser, so we can't use him yet. I mean, yet. We will rescue Donkey Kong later, I think. Ooh, trophy sand. Let's get that guy. Some weird enemy that blows air at you, knocks you back, doesn't do damage, it's just there to annoy you. And here they have a big ass chicken. And this is an explosive box, which is very nice. If you hit it with a fire move, it blows up. Does massive damage. Of course, if you're too close to it, you will be caught in the blast, and that is not good. And there's another one of them air enemies. They can actually hit you when they start blowing, but that's not really... They only do that if you're close to them. And beware those things, they are invincible, you can destroy them, they damage you, knock you back, and... Whoa! Crap, I have to outrun the wall? What is that? Crap, I missed it. I know I can still get it. It is another Leon trophy. I already have that one. Yeah, you will end up with lots of duplicate trophies, even though there's like, I don't know, hundreds of them in this game. Like thousands of stickers. Pretty much for the stickers, they took whatever concept art they could find and pretty much turned it into a sticker. And no, you cannot get the stickers in real life unless you like print them out or something. Come on, Mario. Yes. Secret area. You can get to it by wall jumping with Mario, or I think you can just fly there with Pit, because Pit can fly really high. But I'm not playing as Pit right now, and there's no way of switching between characters other than dying, so we'll just have to do the wall jump method with Mario. Not that that bothers me, because it's still pretty easy. Whoa, crap. Nice. Alright, got a few stickers and a trophy out of it. So that's nice, good for my collection. Come on, get lost. Freaking pyramids. And there's a little item from the Kirby series. Super spicy curry. If you eat it, your character will run funny and breathe fire continuously. It's pretty damn annoying in multiplayer, but in this mode it is... Well, I guess it knocks enemies away and somewhat damages them. Yeah, great. More kill all enemies. Wonderful. Now you can Maybe I can make use of Mario's down B move sometime, the Flood. Which pretty much he needs to charge it, but then he can blast water and knock enemies back. It does not do damage, so that kind of sucks. Oh, Fire Pyramids. Crap, those are a bad matchup for Mario. Because they have a resistance against fire moves and let Mario's projectile and like forward smash attack both be fire moves. So yeah, you're better off using other attacks to deal with those. Alright. Look at the nice mountains in the background. Ah, crap. More glunders and fire pyramids. And look, a laser sword spawned down there. Yeah, that's not really from any particular Nintendo franchise. They just have some items in this game which are kind of standard, like laser guns. Though I guess you could see as like those being from Star Fox, or I don't know, maybe F-Zero. Are we almost done yet? Ah, nuts, more enemies. Come on. Mario's super jump punch, his up B move, which is kind of taken from the fact that he jumps into blocks and gets coins out of them. So when he uses that and jumps into enemies, coins come out. And they don't do anything, they're just for scenery. For making things look better. And there's a fire flower you can pick up and shoot fire at enemies, but that's not really that useful. Hey, it's the Ancient Minister. Looks like he's on the run from Mario and Pit. Jump, Mario! Can't jump high enough. Come on, Pit! What the hell? Pit, you can fly! Go after him, dumbass! Why are you not flying after him or shooting him with your bow? Okay, it's official, Pit is a dumbass. Anyways, we will continue our adventure in the next part of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.